Hey everybody, Diamond Grandma here with a little whip and chat and some questions that Enza had tagged me in. So, I'm just working on this small one that I got from FGOBY. This is the one I've been working on today. And today is Wednesday, so when y'all are seeing this, it will be Thursday. But it's 10 questions that Enza's Diamond Painting Gallery tagged me in. Hey girl, I love you. Y'all will love Enza. Y'all check her channel out if y'all have not already checked it out. She is wonderful. I love her. She is my Canadian sister. I have several that's on my YouTube list that are from Canada. And I am going to tag 2 out of my shout out list. And I will email them to make sure that they know that I had tagged them. So I am tagging California Karen 789. Hey Karen. And I am tagging Connie's this and that. Hey Miss Connie. And these are 10 questions that Enza come up with to get to know more about ourselves. And I am so proud she come up with this idea. She had to email me and she said, "Did you watch my video?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I watched it." I said, "Yeah, why?" She said, "I tagged you." I said, "Oh my God, I didn't know you tagged me." Because I don't remember her saying anything, and she tagged me down in the description box. And I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "Y'all know I've had my grandkids, and it's been crazy around this house. It has been absolutely crazy. So they're back home, and maybe everything will get back to normal now for me. So hopefully everything will get back to normal and it'll be okay. But I have told y'all, if y'all have OCD, y'all better not watch me diamond paint because I am all over the place. I have told y'all this before, so I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. But this little painting is from FGOBY. I've had it a little while. I've had it laid out, getting the wrinkles and stuff like that. I lay a lot of mine out for a while. And I have got a bunch I have got to seal. I've got a bunch of completions I've got to seal and get done so I can do my completion videos. And I have a lot of PR packages still coming in, so work never ends around here. And plus I have Mom, so you know that takes up most of my time, is taking care of Mama, because I have to make sure her needs are met before mine, make sure she is okay. So but it's most of the time we have good days, so I get diamond painting a good bit most of the time. It's just on the bad days that I don't get to do very much, but that's okay because I don't work and I'm at home and I sit up late at night. I told y'all I've had insomnia, so I don't sleep good at night. So you know, do what you gotta do, and diamond painting is my life. I done told y'all my channel's my hobby and diamond painting. So but anyway, let's get to these questions. And I will put the questions in the description box. So Miss Connie and Karen, y'all will be able to write them down and y'all can answer them too. Okay, the first one is favorite beverage. Well, my favorite beverage, y'all, is Diet Mountain Dew. That's what I drink. I love my Diet Mountain Dew. If I don't have my Diet Mountain Dew in the morning, I'm cranky. And I also like, and I can't drink very many of these because y'all know I told y'all I was doing low carb, so I love a strawberry slushy, real fruit strawberry slushy from Sonic. So I do get those every now and then. And those are my 2 favorite beverages right there. But my number 1 is my Diet Mountain Dew, because that is what I drink. Okay, the second question is favorite color. So if y'all have watched my channel very long, y'all know my favorite color is pink. I love pink. Pink's my favorite color. It is also my granddaughter's favorite color. So I love pink. Anything with a bunch of pink in it, I love pink, but I just like colors. So, but pink is my absolute favorite. I'm a pink girl. I like my pink. Okay, the third question is favorite snack or meal. Well, I'm going to give you a snack and a meal. Now, my favorite snack is potato chips, which I don't need potato chips, but I do eat them from time to time. But potato chips is absolutely my favorite thing. It's potato chips. Now, my favorite meal would have to be chicken and dressing, cream potatoes, mac and cheese, peas and cornbread. Just, you know, your average Thanksgiving meal. That would have to be my favorite meal. My favorite place to visit is the mountains. I am not a beach person, and I know a lot of y'all are, which is fine, but I love the mountains. I like my wildlife. I see it a lot around my house. Of course, I don't have any mountains around my house. I'm in Mississippi, so we have nothing but flat land here. Maybe some hills. But I love to go to Chattanooga, Pigeon Forge. I like to Gatlinburg. I like to go to the mountains, so that is my favorite place to visit. It would be the mountains in a cabin, not doing anything, just chillaxing, as they say. Favorite animal. Well, my favorite animal would have to be my favorite animal would probably have to be a cow. I know that sounds funny, but I love cows. I have cow curtains. I have a cow bedspread. My house is done in cows, farm stuff. So I would have to say my absolute favorite animal would have to be a cow. But to tell you the truth, I like all animals. Y'all have noticed that when I do that on my channel, I don't discriminate a lot of times. I love all animals. I love birds. I love leopards, elephants, tigers, cats, dogs, cows, chickens. I mean, y'all know me. I like to do any animal, really. But if I had to pick one to be my sole favorite, it would be the cow. My favorite thing to wear is what I wear every day unless I'm going to town. I live in pajama pants and t-shirts. That is what I live in. I go across the yard to my mother's and I am wearing pajama pants and a t-shirt and flip-flops most of the time. Unless it's raining and I'll put my rubber boots on. I have some houndstooth rubber boots I put on if it's raining. So, that would be my favorite attire, would be t-shirt and pajama pants, and that's what I got on right now. My favorite song, I don't more or less have a favorite song. I like the oldie songs. I love Elvis Presley. If y'all did not know that, Elvis Presley is my man. Sweet Tea knows it because I told her. He was before my time. But y'all, I love me some Elvis Presley. He is my man. And I like his songs. And I like that genre of songs, you know, the older ones, the oldies but goodies, you know. And I like country music too, and I like gospel. I like piano music. I like violin music. I like classical music. I like any of it, but my absolute favorite's Elvis Presley. My favorite childhood memory. My favorite childhood memory, I have told y'all before, was the times that I got to spend with my grandparents. Any time that I got to spend with my grandparents was a great childhood memory. So I would have to say getting to spend the summers and the time with my grandparents. I had a great childhood. I had a great Christian parents that raised me. There was no arguing in the family. No, they didn't drink. They didn't smoke. They didn't do party. They didn't do none of that. They were good, wholesome Christian folks. So I was raised in a great home, in a great environment. So I know some of y'all probably had bad childhoods, bad homes, and I hate that. My husband did not necessarily come up the way I did. His parents split. His daddy used to beat his mother and all that, so they ended up getting a divorce. She did remarry, and she did remarry a great man, which is his stepfather, which you could not ask for a better person, is his stepfather, and he helped raise my husband, and my husband learned a lot from him, and my husband was grateful to have him. He did have his father. He got his father straightened up later on in life, but it was kind of a little too late when he did finally decide to straighten up. But anyway, I had a great childhood. I can't say nothing about my great child. I had a great one. Had great parents. Like I say, raised in church, had Christian parents. You know, they were good to me. So, didn't have any issues with my childhood, but I would say it'd have to be spending time with my grandparents. My favorite child, well, I have 2 children. Well, I actually have 3 children. I have a human child. I have 1 son, which is Rodney. He is 26, and he is my one and only. I love him to death. He is good to me. His wife is good to me. My grandkids are good to me. I have a great daughter-in-law. I know a lot of people can't say that about their in-laws, but I do have a great daughter-in-law. She treats me like I'm hers, and she will take care of me, and she does help me with Mama if I need help. And so that would be my number 1. My other 2 children, I like them too, but they are fur babies. I've told y'all we have 2 fur babies. And I have a fur sister. My mother has a fur baby. Her name is Lola, and she is my fur sister, and I love her too. She is spoiled also, because I take care of her out at Mother's. So, my little Dixie Wixie, my Dixie girl, she is my A number 1, and then there's Bunny, and then there's Lola, which is my fur sister, I say, but them are my fur babies. And, the last question is favorite diamond painting. I do not have a favorite diamond painting. I do have favorite artists. I do love Chuck Pinson. I love landscapes by Chuck Pinson. So, and I have also got to where I like Spangler, which does the little dragons. So I'm gonna have to get me a Diamond Art Club dragon, because I am not a dragon person. I do not do dragons, but his dragon is so cutesy and cartoony that I like it. I like his paintings, so I love his dragon. But I don't have any certain diamond painting that is my favorite. I love to diamond paint. Y'all know this. It really doesn't matter what it is. I like to diamond paint. So I don't really have a favorite. All of them really are my favorite, or I wouldn't do a lot of them. So, but that is the 11 questions that Enza had come up with for us to question. And like I say, I am going to tag California Karen 789 and Connie's This and That. So hopefully they will get this. I will try to think and email them and let them know that I tagged them in a video tomorrow, so they will know, which will be Thursday for y'all, because today is Wednesday and I am doing this on Wednesday. But I will do a little chit-and-chatting too. I know I had told y'all before that I would talk to y'all about my father's childhood. So I will tell you a little bit about my father's childhood. My father's daddy was in the service. He was a POW, and he was not right when he come back from the war. But him and my daddy's mother got divorced. She run off. She picked men over her kids. And my grandfather got remarried. Well, my daddy's birth mama, I should say, because she was not the one that gave birth to him, is how I will put it. The woman that gave birth to my father left him and his sister on my grandmother, which is one I call my grandmother, which is the one that raised my daddy, that was married to my granddaddy, in a diaper that he had on probably for a week in the pouring rain. She just left him on the porch and left. Knocked on the door, left him, and left. For a man. She took a man over her kids. And she left. Well, my grandmother, her name was Jewel Long. We called her Mama Long. She was married to my grandfather, which my grandfather I never got to meet because he died before I was born. She raised my father, my daddy, and my daddy called her mom. He took care of her. She treated him just like her own. She did not show any difference in him than with his half brother, sister, or nothing. And he does have a half brother. His name is Don Rex, and he had a sister named Aunt Dolores. And anyway, she raised my daddy, and he called her mother. We called her Mama Long. We didn't know the difference and did not know. I did not know. His actual birth mother called our house when I was 13 years old. I answered the phone, and she said, "Hi, I'm your grandmother." And I said, "No, you're not. Who are you?" She said, "Well, let me talk to your daddy. I need to talk to your daddy." I said, "Who is this?" He said, "This is May." Her name was May. Well, I went and got my father and told him. I said, "There's a woman on the phone, Daddy, that says that she's my grandmother and your mother." He said, "Okay." He said, "Y'all go in yonder. I'm going to talk to her." So, my father got on the phone and persisted to tell her not to ever call his house again and not to talk to his kids ever again because he was not their grandmother and she was not his mother. That she decided a long time ago that she didn't want to have anything to do with him and he was done with her and that she didn't need to be calling our house again. So, we did not know this till I was 13 years old. And then, of course, my daddy had to sit us down, explain everything to us and all that because we would have never known if she hadn't called the house. So, to tell you the truth, I don't know if she is still alive. I don't know if my daddy has any half-brothers, half-sisters out there. I've not ever wanted to try to contact them. I don't even know if she knows my father is dead or my aunt is dead. I do not know nothing like that. All I know is her name was May and that she left my daddy when he was in diapers. And my aunt was older than my daddy. My aunt was on, I don't know how many years is between them. But anyway, my father was in diapers and she left him and he didn't hear from her until I was 13 years old. So that should tell you some years right there. So, anyway, that's how all that come about. So, my father had a pretty good childhood with my grandfather and my grandmother, the one I call grandmother because we don't know it no different. But his father went to fight in a war, and they were 5 of them. They were 5 brothers, and they all was in the service at the same time. They were in different branches, but they were in a service. But my grandfather got captured and was a POW for several years. And when he come back, he was never the same. He ended up getting pneumonia and died. And that was back, I was born in 72. My sister was born in 1970. And he died when my sister was just a few months old. So he actually died in 1970. So we never did get to meet him. But we did meet Mama Long, of course. We used to go to her house. And when my cousin Brad would always get everybody, would get in trouble. And she would line every one of us up and whip us. And we used to just get so mad at Brad because he would always get us in trouble. But anyway, he was a POW, and so my father said he was never right when he come back. But he did have an uncle named Bunt that did not marry. He was a bachelor and lived with my grandmother and helped my grandmother and even lived in the house after my grandmother died. And of course he is dead, and my mom and dad used to go by and buy his groceries and take care of him, pay his bills and all that, and go by and see about him and all that. But he has died, and he died in his sleep sitting in his recliner. So, but other than that, I mean, like I say, my father used to love to watch my son play football because his mother wouldn't let him play football. So he loved football, and he got to see a couple of years or a few years of my son playing football before he got killed. So he did get to see that. And when he died, my son put his football jersey in the casket with him. So he wanted that to be buried with him. My son had two, so he took one of them and put in the casket to be buried with him. My son was 15 or 16. I guess he was 15 fixing to be 16 because my daddy died in January and his birthday's in March. So he was in high school playing football, but he did play junior high too. So, but that's how that rolls. Yeah, I don't understand women that pick men over their kids, but you know, that's a different subject. I'm not one to should be judging or anything like that, because they will be the ones that'll answer for that, not me. You know. But he ended up having a great life after all. He married my mother after they got out of high school, and they built a house just right down the road from here. My mama sold it after my daddy died because it was just too big, and she moved up here on this place, which is my grandfather's land. And of course, where she lived, her house where they built her house used to be my grandfather's land. It was all that. And then we bought an acre for my grandfather, and we put a double wide out there for several years, and then we ended up buying a house, and that's where my husband's shop is right across the road where we used to live. So small little world, ain't it? Oh, and I need to tell y'all this. My daughter-in-law called earlier and said that Bo had cut the cat's hair. So Bo has gave the cat a haircut. So if y'all need your cat's hair cut, just let me know. Bo will do it for you. And he just thought it was just so hilarious. He cut the cat's hair. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I've been rambling enough. Like I say, the questions will be in the description box for you ladies, which will be California Karen 789 and Connie's this and that. But I'm proud y'all stopped by, and I'm proud, Enza. I love you, girl. I'm proud you tagged me. I always enjoy doing the tags with the questions. So, but anyway, if y'all like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to be part of the Diamond Grandma family, by all means, come down and join my family. I would love to have you. So, y'all come back and see me tomorrow. I will be here. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. And remember what I always say, be kind to others, because you don't know what they've been through or how they'll handle it. But anyway, I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow.